Long ago, beneath the dim shadows tangled in the branches, I told many stories. Forgive the rather unusual way I'm speaking to you. Talking inside someone's head is admittedly a little strange, but I'm sure you'll grow used to it soon enough. Anyway, the one I want to tell you today begins with a child named Avrelian. Though you may know him better by another name. Reed Miller.
Don't run! Hand over the metal block! Get back here, you little thief! Thought you could run, huh? Please, have mercy on him, I beg you. Just let the boy go. The children are freezing out here. Out of the way! Anyone stealing from the noble lord gets a lifetime stay in the ice cells. Nice and warm.
Help me! Please!
Aurelia, my dear child.
Mom? Wait, why am I back at the house? Was that a dream? Dad? Mom? Dad? Mom? Dad! Mom!
Don't cry, Aurelia. Aurelia.
Aurelia! 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 Hey! Aurelia! Wake up!
Solovey?
Avrelian wakes with a start at Solovey's call. Moonlight spills through the window, outlining Solovey's silhouette. His dark cadet officer's uniform is perfectly pressed, and concern shines in his emerald eyes.
That nightmare again, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, Sylvie. Must have drifted off.
Yesterday's operation really took a lot out of you. Maybe we should go there tomorrow instead?
No. We leave now. Time won't be kind to us.
That blood-stained dusk took everything from Avrelian. After that, he survived as little more than a shadow, scraping by in the streets of Snezhnaya, fighting the cold, the hunger, and the people who drove him away. To them, he was nothing more than living trash. Until one day, an old friend of his father took him in and sent him to the Snezhnayan Royal Military Academy. There, he finally had a warm bed and a friendship that would change the course of his life. The one standing beside him now, Solovey, noble-born yet kind and upright, is the only other fool in this world who believes in the same Elysium Avrelian carries in his heart. Before dawn, a faint blue glow spreads across the sea. Avrelian and Solovey guide a small boat quietly through the dark water. A few days earlier, during a break in the Academy's training drills, they had coaxed a secret from the Nod Cry governor's 5-year-old adopted son. The child revealed the location of a private treasury the governor had hidden on this very island.
Bounty Island's just up ahead. Nothing about it looks particularly special from here.
Aurelia, I'm still not happy about this. I mean, the treasure here's been marked by the governor. If we take it...
Don't worry. We still have a few more days before the drill's over. And by the time the governor notices, we'll already be back in Snezhnograd. No one will think to come after us.
That's not what's bothering me. What if Brock gets punished for telling us where the treasure is?
Why worry about him? He's a noble. The world's been looking after people like him for generations.
You could probably say the same thing about me.
What are you talking about? Sylve, you and that kid are nothing alike. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. He's the governor's son and he's young. No one's gonna give him any trouble.
I really hope so.
We're here. So this is what Bounty Island looks like. No wonder it shines. All of it's squeezed out of the people.
What are we going to do with the loot? Same as usual? It's a long way back to Snezhnograd, though. Bringing it all the way there might not be practical.
Why not give it to the kids on the streets? I ran into them a few days ago while out on patrol. That kid with the conch shell struck me as a smart one. They'll know what to do with the treasure. Who best to share it with?
Suits me. Let's do it your way.
But compared to the treasures on display in the governor's palace, these little trinkets are hardly even worth the bother. Even out in a backwater like Nodcry, they still indulge in their outrageous extravagance. See it now, Sylve? This place is no different from Snezhnograd. Are we really meant to fight for the corrupt and the arrogant? And stand against the downtrodden? The ones already despised and humiliated?
I understand your anger, but there's not much we can do. Those Fae have roots sunk deep in this land, and the law has grown in their favor.
There's not much we can do right now, but sooner or later, we have to upturn the status quo, to weed out the corruption root and stem. If it's the law that is causing their suffering, then I shall rewrite the law. And if it's the corrupt nobles, then I shall purge them from their ranks. I must climb to the top by any means necessary.
You're already doing more than enough.
I count myself lucky to have ended up fighting by your side, Sylve. But I often find myself looking back to where I came from. There are still so many people stuck there, clawing their way through the mud just to survive. Tell me, were they born just to suffer like that? It isn't fair. One day, I'll build a real Elysium on this land. A place where no one loses hope or dignity because of where they were born or because fortune didn't favor them. Children won't have to fight over scraps and garbage heaps. The sick won't be left to die because they can't afford medicine. Farmers won't see a year of backbreaking labor stolen from them. The riches of this land should nourish everyone who lives here, not gather in the hands of a few parasites.
I believe in you, Aurelia. I know you can do it.
Thanks. Okay, same as always. We leave our insignia. That way, the governor will know who took his treasure.
It's such a pity I won't get to see his reaction myself.
That would be a sight to behold.
Build an Elysium for the hungry and the poor on the wealth of the high and haughty. Such were their grand ideals. That was the young legendary thief and the torch forger in those early days. The fire in their eyes shone brighter than any gemstone they had ever stolen. But carefree days rarely last. Soon enough, the bells of graduation from the military academy would ring.
Finally got it done. So where are they sending you? Congrats. The Snezhnayan Royal Military Academy hereby awards the Knight's Medal to its outstanding graduates, Avralian and Sylvester Petrovich Solovey, in recognition of their exceptional service in suppressing the border uprising. The honor will be conferred by Professor Rotvong, Chief Advisor to His Majesty the Tsar.
Professor Rotvong's steps are steady and composed. His expression is mild, his gaze gentle, yet unfathomably deep. Below the stage, the human cadets watch him with undisguised excitement. To see one of the Tsar's most trusted advisors with their own eyes feels almost unreal. To them, Professor Rotvong represents the possibility that one day they too might break free from the limits of birth and stand in the royal court of the Pale Star alongside the powerful Fey aristocracy. Professor Rotvong steps forward and stops before Solovey.
Mr. Solovey, your family has guarded its honor for generations. I trust you will carry that legacy forward and prove worthy of His Majesty's expectations.
Thank you, Professor. I will bear that in mind.
Knight Avralian, your accomplishments are just as remarkable. That charm you're wearing.
It's my mother's keepsake.
That's a special pattern. May it continue to watch over you on the road ahead.
Back then, the young men had no way of knowing where fate would carry them. And as the echoes of glory faded, the shadow of reality quietly crept onto the young knight's shoulders.